Hello again, welcome back to One Last Storytellers Tonight. I'm Nathan, joined as always by my co-host Josh.
Hello.
So what have you been up to for the past, well, obviously 2 weeks, because we had kind of a week off due to technical errors.
Yeah. Well, work. Uni. I've started getting back into recording on YouTube. Streaming as of this week. I'm sticking to my schedule on Twitch. Well, as of today, really, because I did Guild Wars earlier. And I have been stressing out about Christmas presents. I haven't got much money this year. Other than that, I have just been plodding about making sure that I'm not overwhelming myself. That's pretty much all I've got.
Yeah, that's really the big thing. That not overwhelming yourself is kind of the big part. And for me, well, as you know, the week before when we should have been recording, I went to get to see Jimmy Carr, which was bloody brilliant. I'm glad I watched that and not the rugby, because I hate rugby and Wales was shit anyway. So, nah. But yeah, Jimmy Carr was really good. Now this week it's just work. We've got Estin coming in now for another inspection this week. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so that'll be fun as always. And yeah, from that, still playing the same game on YouTube, the Pacific Drive, which is getting quite good. It's an interesting game, that. So yeah, and I'm getting more comments and people interacting with it, so that's quite nice. And a few more subscribers, and some of the videos are hitting over 1,000 views. So yeah, it's not bad. Don't fault it at all. So, pretty good.
Really?
Anyway, right. This week I thought I'd go in a slightly different direction and not so graphics or visual sort of focus on it. So it's more just chatting kind of thing for change. We haven't done a kind of more of a chat one for quite a while. You might want to look up a few things. And if you have anything you want to share, then you can do, but you don't necessarily have to. So the topic for today is, why do we do that? So it's kind of the psychology and so on behind the stupid things that we all do and why we actually do them. So first example, when you walk into a room, you suddenly forget what it is you walked into the room for. Let's be honest. How many times do you do that? You go, all right, I'm going to get this thing. You go into the room.
Yeah.
Like, what am I here for?
What was it? Too many times.
Too many times. It happens all the goddamn time. But there is a reason for it. And there's been actually a lot of studies. It's the door frame effect, I think they call it. So basically, it goes back to like caveman days and all that sort of thing. And the theory behind it is, when you're in that kind of environment, when everything's out to try and kill you, living in Australia, that kind of thing, when you'll be in your area, like in your cave or your home, where it's all safe, when you kind of know all your surroundings. When you cross that threshold into a new area, your brain kind of resets and go, right, you now need to focus on everything that's here and forget everything behind you. So it forces you to kind of concentrate on your surroundings. But we still do that.
Perfect example for uni.
Yeah.
It was perfect. That's a perfect example.
Yeah. But that's what happens. So you go into a room, so you think, all right, I need to go and do that. But as soon as you get into the room, your brain kind of puts your short-term memory into another compartment somewhere because you don't need it yet. So it puts it away somewhere. You can access the memory eventually because you'll remember what you were there for. But it's not until you physically try and access that memory, because it's put it to one side to go, that's not important. This room's important. What's the dangers? So it's kind of a bit of an interesting one. Apparently, what the studies have shown, the way to stop it happening is when you go into a room, whisper to yourself or mumble to yourself what you're going into the room for, to keep it in your short-term memory as you go in. I think that's kind of an interesting oddity of evolution, isn't it, when you think about it? Because we all do it. It's like the weird things people say where they compare things to video games. It's like when you go into the kitchen and open the fridge for no reason whatsoever, you're just saving your game. The fridge is a save point. So you just go and open the fridge, close it, save point. You've saved your progress. And he's just thinking, oh my God. But there's so much like that. It's like, it looks like Dungeons and Dragons. You can't sleep, monsters in here. Well, what if that's real life? And that's why sometimes at night you just stay awake and you cannot sleep because there's monsters nearby. Who knows? Maybe it is, under the bed, in the closet. It could be anyway, couldn't it? Right, I'll do with another one, and then we'll see if we can find some others. I've got a few examples. Let's have a look. So next one, I think I got all these notes. Okay, hoarding freebies.
Okay.
So why do you think people like to hoard things? Like, hotel soap, packets of ketchup, ridiculous things that you don't need. Why? And do you hoard anything strange?
Right. Okay. For specifics, here at uni about a month and a half ago, they were giving out free Adobe stuff.
Yeah.
For speaking to the Adobe students and tutors and signing up to Adobe in front of them. I already sorted all that. I've actually got chatting with a bunch of them, right? But when I went to go to the stall, they had lanyards, they had sweets, they had, I crap you not, they had a little shot glass with Adobe Student.
You gotta have that. Gotta have it. Like,
I don't, mate. I got one of everything, from a drumstick, as in the sweet, all the way.
Oh, I thought you meant like just a single drumstick to just like hit things with when like Adobe is pissing you off. You're just hitting it because like, Premiere's not working. Work.
No, a little sweet drumstick all the way to 5 different types of lanyards.
Yeah, I've got a load of lanyards.
Yeah.
Jack got me from his work. They're all like patches, drink. I got loads of those, and it's just like ridiculous.
These are prime examples what I'm about to show. So, fidget toys. But they were like 3D printed fidget toys.
Oh yeah.
I've shown you a few of them, but I haven't shown to stream. So, because I'm Welsh, makes perfect sense. A little sheep, and this was the biggest free item.
Yeah.
The yacht jar, just these two things. That's for scale, but they're like
mad, isn't it?
The situation, not situations, the stuff that I got because of uni and size comparison and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh, it's ridiculous, right? Let me look for a little bit. I got too much stuff on here. Oh my god, where is it all? I keep accidentally scrolling, and it's like I'm gonna lose the stuff because I've got all of this stuff ready. Where is it? See, I write it all down, then I write so many ideas for so many different like podcasts, then I lose where I was. Where the hell was it? Oh, this does my head in. See, this is the thing. It's hoarding podcast ideas. That's what I'm doing at the moment. I've got all the ideas like spread out with all the different stuff. Like how far did I scroll? Jesus Christ. Okay, so hoarding Phoebes, the psychology behind it. So loss aversion. People fear losing something they perceive as valuable, even if it's a free ketchup packet. Well, I've paid for it, so I'm going to take it. It's like people that go into a restaurant and you'll get all the ketchup packets and the sugar and the tea and the coffee on a hotel. And they take it all because I've paid for it. That's mine. You're never going to use the damn things. It's just in case. So the endowment effect. Once we own something, we value it more than its actual worth. Yeah, we all do that, don't we? When you've got something, that's it, it's yours and you keep it, you don't want to get rid of it. Yeah. And scarcity mindset. Free items trigger a sense of limited opportunity, making us want to keep it. Yeah, once again, it's like ketchup packets and stuff. It's like, I may need it. I may need it and I'll run out of ketchup at some point. And you get a drawer full of the damn things that you never use because you just buy a new bottle of ketchup, don't you? You don't use the little packets. It's just like, it's ridiculous, isn't it? The things we do like that. Absolutely ridiculous. Have you got one or do you want me to carry on?
You carry on. You're in a flow state.
See if you can find some as well.
Okay.
Kind of. So we've got more than just, because I said I got a few. So impulse buying and weird spending.
My dad is very much like that.
I think we all are. So what's the oddest thing you just like kind of bought on impulse?
I think I've actually got it here.
Yeah. I've got too many things. I'm just
right. Yeah. It's a bit naughty, but it isn't naughty at the same time. But an impulse buy.
Oh, why am I not shocked? Not shocked at all. In fact, here you go. Impulse buy.
Oh, don't tempt me. I want that now. I forgot you had bought part.
The only trouble is, I opened it. I'm never probably going to use it. I opened it and I thought, why is it rattling? There were little bits of glass inside, so I don't know if the glass is broken inside or what. But there were like little shards of glass inside, and it's like, oh, that's not good. They came out, but I don't know if it's like safe. Yeah, it's a bit. It's like cheap. It's just it's molded and like printed on. It's like I have to have it. Lord of the Rings. It's so ridiculous. There's so many things like.
Okay, yeah, I know this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even got it on. Yeah.
Right, just for context, people, this isn't anything sexual. This is
this is a lightsaber. Yeah,
because I showed my dad the video that you sent me of it. It's like,
yeah, it's not one of those as a lightsaber, but this is a thing. You say it's an impulse buy, yeah. I've been waiting about 1.5 years to buy one because they keep going out of stock, possibly longer because they never had them anywhere. So I had to wait and wait for Disney to email me to say they're back in stock, so I could buy one. Because I'm not going to Disney World, obviously, where you kind of get them from. It's like I could look around my desk and go, "Oh yeah, this was an impulse buy. This was an impulse buy." I got so much crap when I look around. It's just like,
see,
that is as well. It's
I've got
ridiculous.
a crap ton of other impulse buys, but here's because I'm quite big into my Lego. Don't play with it. I just like building it, like every kid or every adult. But I bought like
I used to like
guys.
I used to like Lego until Lego became specific pieces for everything instead of generic blocks for everything. That's when Lego kind of lost it for me, because when I was a kid, you bought a Lego set and it could be anything. So you get the instructions like a police, headquarters or whatever, a fire station, and that's what it'd be. But it could be anything else because all the bricks were the same. They were just normal bricks. You'd have window bricks and all that sort of thing. But now you buy like Millennium Falcon, and 90% of it is specific pieces just for the Millennium Falcon, and they're all shaped pieces and colored pieces. It's like it's kind of moving away from what Lego is for me. Lego was supposed to be bricks, and now it's shapes.
Specific bricks.
Yeah, it's just like it, and the cost obviously is like. I quite like the new Star Trek Next Generation, Enterprise kit is lovely.
So I really want the Barad-dûr.
Oh yeah.
I really want Barad-dûr. That's an amazing.
Have you seen the Goonies one?
I have. I've seen that today.
Oh my god, that is so good.
Yes.
The original Data from it, I can't remember his name. He's obviously grown up now, but he was promoting it. There's a video of him like showing off all the different scenes. He's got loads of different scenes from the movie in the ship, isn't it? All the different sections, just brilliant. Although looking at one of the biggest ones recently, the Death Star, the new Death Star. It's just flat, plain. It's not a Death Star. It's just completely flat, just like all the different scenes.
It's not just that. It's Jesus Christ. We're going back to corporate greed now because of me. They keep cashing in the same check. How many Millennium Falcons have there been? How many Death Stars have there been? How many Pirate of the Caribbean Black Pearl ships have there been? How many F1 cars? It's just like you're making it bigger and better. Yeah, but it's like your 9th time now. Stop. Because the biggest Millennium Falcon is like 600, 700 quid.
Well, the Death Star is over. Oh, Death Star is over £1,000, isn't it? It's the most expensive Lego set they've ever done.
Yeah, because it's about.
Yeah.
Well, it's nearly a meter tall.
Yeah, the thing is, it's not really the Death Star because it's just a slice of the Death Star. There's nothing rounded about it. No. So how can it be the Death Star? It's like,
you see, the best example of a Lego Death Star is the one that we saw in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yeah, and you get the laser
at the whole circumference of the Death Star. One side is the Death Star from the outside, and the other side is interactive in the inside of the Death Star. Yeah,
exactly. That's when it makes sense, when it's the actual thing you can like open it up and see inside. Not you get a cutaway, and that's all it is. It's just a cutaway. No, it just makes no sense. I think it is a big fail, that one. It kind of looks cool to like mount on a wall, but then Death Star on the wall and it's not round. I don't know. It makes no sense, does it? Makes no sense. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, the psychology behind it. So a dopamine reward loop. So buying something gives a quick dopamine hit, creating a cycle of gratification. Yeah, we all like buying new, like, shiny stuff, don't we? Let's be honest.
Mm.
Anchor in effect. We latch onto the first piece we see, making discounts feel irresistible. Special proof and FOMO. Seeing others buy or trending items trigger a fear of missing out. Yeah, it's like a fear of missing out. That's quite some. What do I think of that?
Oh, I've got better.
Ah, yeah, but this is a mini mate, which is cool. Since we're speaking about Legos and stuff, and that's kind of Lego-esque. But I've got loads of Star Wars and nonsense over there, and Marvel and Batman, and of course I've got my Arkham Batman, which is one of my prized possessions because those things are ridiculous. Did I show you that? I can't remember. Did I show you my Arkham Batman?
Yeah. You showed. Yeah, I noticed him under the death mask ages ago.
Yeah,
Deathstroke mask.
That thing is just absolutely insane. Right, let's have a look. So, strange online behavior. Clickbait. Why do we click on clickbait when we know it's clickbait?
It makes.
How often do you? It's like.
See, I went through a phase where I would look at clickbait and I'd be like, this is for telling a possible story that would be in the video. But now I look at titles. I look at the title and the description. If the thumbnail don't match, I'm not interested. I want to know what I could expect, not click on this video of Mr. Beast like this with a train, and then you just see a car holding it. First to move the hand off the car video. It's like, I'm all right.
Yeah, it's not the same. We actually had that yesterday when we were playing GTA. Did Ellie tell you about what we were doing on GTA after you left yesterday?
Yeah, and when I get on in a minute, I'm going to be buying an arena war for 955.
We had so much fun because the whole reason behind it, because there's a lot of items you can only get from Arena War. There's a lot of cosmetics, a lot of vehicles and skins for vehicles and all that sort of thing. There's stuff like the clown van you can only get in Arena War. There's the garbage truck you can get. There's some kind of weird space vehicle. There's all sorts of stuff you can only get through that. You have to get AP. And the way I was looking at doing it, they've got a lucky wheel, a bit like the casino one, but you have to pay to spin it. So you can get AP. That. Yeah. But we were trying to do it and we couldn't find a way of just spawning and doing that. So we were looking at YouTube videos to see if we could find a way. And there were old ways that don't work anymore. And I found one, it's like, new way to do this. And it was about a 20-minute long video. And the guy never figured it out at all. He didn't get anywhere near it. It's like, what the hell is this video? He wandered around and kept failing to do anything he tried to do. And yet he said the easy, quick way of doing it in a 20-minute video of him wandering around trying to figure out what the hell to do.
Yeah, because it's all about views. Ever since the dislike button got hidden, it's never about view, like, and dislike ratio. It's always been about view and subscriber ratio now, which is one of the reasons why a lot of YouTubers were scared for what could happen to YouTube when the dislike button got hidden.
Exactly. There's so many things like that they do, and it's like, yeah, I can see, because there has been a lot of trouble where people will spam dislike and they get everyone to spam it, and it just, a ridiculous amount. But some videos need that. Every Jake Paul video needs that. Let's be honest. But once again, clickbait. Jake Paul versus AJ. Are we all going to watch it? Yeah, of course we are.
One reason and one reason only. We'll say it a free time. 3, 2, 1 to watch Jake Paul get knocked out.
Killed. Sorry, killed. You said knocked out. Oh, sorry, I was going a little bit more than that. But yeah, that's exactly why we did. And we hoped that was going to be Mike Tyson. But that was just a pointless, fixed farce of a fight. That was so stupid.
Try to watch it back on Netflix. Guess what they removed from the original live stream?
Whoa.
Jake talking to Mike mid-fight. Because you mentioned it last night. I'm like, I'm gonna watch this fight.
Because you can see, because Mike is coming in heavy on him, and it goes into clutch, and you can see him talking to him, and then he just stops, and he's going.
Yeah, they cut it out. They've cut sections out, and they tried making it seamless. There's 1 or 2 times where you're like, there's a little black screen that I just seen there, but most of the time you do see it slightly go seamless. but I remember watching it, and the whole fight, not the whole card, but the whole fight, it just annoyed me.
Yeah, because you could see that happening. You see Mike Tyson start to get in his stride, and you can see he starts attacking. And then it's like, and it just goes like that, and then he just drops his hand. And it's like, why? And there's a lot of people going, oh, yeah, you can see he knew that Jake was in the right position. He would have left himself open. No, he wouldn't. He would have smacked him in the face and put him down. 100%. Every goddamn time.
He would have shoved his glove down his throat. That's Mike Tyson. Like, I don't care.
You could see it was classic Mike Tyson a few times, and you can see he just stops. In fact, he was like chewing his glove all the time as well. It's like it's not. Oh, I really hope the AJ thing cannot go like that. There's no way, even for 90 odd million, AJ isn't going to like destroy his whole career over it. Surely not.
We're getting off topic. We've gone into more Jake Paul.
Yeah, which is just yeah. There's so much clickbait like that, and we can't help but click them. It's the trouble. It's so difficult to know, especially if you're looking for something. Clickbait is so easy to get drawn into, and the trouble is, as soon as you click on one, you get all the other bloody clickbait by that same person, because the way the algorithm works, and you just be spammed with the same person stuff over and over and over and over. That's my nut in completely. It's just so unfair.
I've got a very good one up now.
Yeah.
The intensive decision to read into spoilers / dirt sheets.
Oh my god.
So
yeah.
Let's speak about spoilers, and then let's speak about dirt sheets. Spoilers, trailers. That's a spoiler.
Trailers are, as we've said before, have come to the point where it just spoils the whole movie. Trailers were supposed to give you a kind of glimpse of what the movie might be, but not enough to inform you what the whole story is. Now you pretty much see the story from start to finish in the trailer, and I hate it.
The reason why I looked at this whilst we were talking the past 20 minutes is because the Donnell brothers, who are in charge of Stranger Things, I ended up watching a video today about them, and one of their biggest vocal points was spoilers and dirt sheets. They gave companies, journalists, and other dirt sheet companies a completely bogus script, and they gave the same script to everyone, so it made it look legit. Then when the show came out, the complete script was completely different to the show script. And the reason why they've done that, along with the trailer, is because they've shown a total of 5 scenes randomly picked from the editing team, to put into a trailer.
Yeah.
And that was it. The one big trailer that we got before the show came out, season came out, they just jammed random scenes together from across season 5, and they just released it. They just spliced it together, edited it together, and sent it off with those clips chosen. And when we go back to dirt sheets, a prime example is sports, boxing, WWE, UFC. The head of the companies were always like, oh, this person might win in this fight. Like, for example, Gunther versus Solo Sikoa the other night for John Cena's retirement match. We all knew Gunther was going to win. I mean, LA Knight and Gunther. We all knew Gunther was going to win, but dirt sheets were saying Gunther's going to win, which is a spoiler. Some dirt sheets were saying LA Knight was going to win, which is also a spoiler. And when it comes to boxing, it's not as much. It don't happen much in boxing anymore, but it was a bad thing. Every time you went in to buy a ticket, you didn't get a dirt sheet. You didn't get a spoiler. But if you're watching it online, if you chose to watch it pay-per-view, you're in the World Wide Web. You'll find out through Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. This is going to be the event. This is going to be the final of a part of the event. This is going to happen, and this is who's going to win. And then you go in, it's underwhelming. Your reaction, which would have been pure sadness or pure joy, is a straight face now because of that.
We've had that so many times, like Marvel movies. There's so many leaks and spoilers for Star Wars. Marvel's probably one of the biggest ones. you find out all the different things. But then half of that's Tom Holland and bloody Mark Ruffalo in it, let's be honest.
Yeah, but
I blame a lot on them.
Have you heard about the Russo brothers and their leak with Avengers Endgame?
What's that?
Avengers Endgame when I am Iron Man.
No.
So the Russo brothers and Avengers Endgame, as of recently, got leaked that the Russo brothers have decided to go all the way back to Endgame because season 5 and 6 have been lackluster and very disappointing. They're going back to the last big film that they made with Marvel, and they're just going to cut straight seamlessly from that film and try to ignore what's gone on in the past 2 phases. But they're going to throw Fantastic Four in because they've got a Fantastic Four family. They're going to throw the recency of Spider-Man in because Spider-Man was the past 2 Spider-Man films were the only 2 things keeping Marvel.
Yeah, the only things that have done well. Yeah.
So that it's like Russo brothers know what's done bad and what's done well for Marvel, and they're picking the best things about the 2 phases as of recent, and they're throwing it in Avengers.
Doomsday.
Not Doomsday. You get what I
It's
mean.
another next one. Is Doomsday the next one? Secret Wars. I can't think what.
Secret. Oh yeah, it's Secret Wars. No, it's Doomsday then Secret Wars. You're right.
Yeah, Doomsday is the next one. There's a trailer coming soon.
Yeah, some point this month.
Yeah. Speaking of all of this, and obviously spoilers, and it's happened a lot with movies when people leak stuff from like film sets, and they take pictures of people on set, and you can see who's there and who's in what, like characters' outfits, and people get scripts. There's another really, really big one with video games: data miners. How do you feel about that? Like for GTA, for instance, a lot of people said a while ago that we'd be getting a micro DLC because they've seen some of it, and the mansions because they've seen it in the codes, and some of the cars and the police vehicles are all there in the code waiting.
Sometimes I don't mind it because for that instance, like, come on, we've had Trevor, we've had Frank, we discussed about this the past couple of months.
It makes a lot of sense.
It makes sense. Towards the end of GTA 5, we'll get Michael to Santa. There will be a big heist. There will be a big DLC. There will be big things coming to end GTA 5 story. In that instance, I don't mind it because it's obvious. But for instances when it comes to, say, Bungie, when we had a lot of stuff with data miners go into their little cubby holes and ruin stuff for us, we found out about raids like a month or 2 in advance. We're like, well, we know what the setting's going to be like. We just don't know what the mechanics are.
Yeah,
but we know the setting. We want to know the setting and mechanics firsthand.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of that as well. There's been a lot of complaints about Destiny. What a shock! Because a lot of content creators had Renegades early. So they're doing a lot of videos with the storyline, the weapons. They're doing reviews of weapons before anyone has even seen the weapons. And there's a lot of people complaining about that sort of thing because they've had it early. Is it fair then that they've got all these videos ready and they know exactly what's coming up, and people are then watching their favorite creator? I know you don't have to necessarily click on it, but if you click on it, because once again, like we said, you want to kind of see what's up and coming and what's there, but then it spoils the whole story. And you didn't necessarily think it was going to, and then suddenly it does.
That sometimes that can also lead into corporate greed, or that can lead into a stupid decision from the content creator. Because if Bungie are doing that, they're probably paying the creative, like, promoters, show the story, we'll pay you. You've got a week in advance before the game actually releases. Or it's like, you don't have to. You can just play it when it comes out. We'll send it to you anyway, your choice. And the content creator just does it because he knows, or she knows, they're going to get a quick bag from it.
Clicks, yeah, exactly. It's a kind of sad thing. The same with a lot of movies. Look at, or latest TV show. How many times you have to just switch off your phone because Instagram, Twitter, Facebook's like, oh my God, this person died, or whatever. And it's not even been on TV properly yet, because they've had it early. And that's happened so many times. Or I'm going to watch this in the cinema. No spoilers. And you open up your browser and suddenly there's 200 spoilers because Google wants to send it to you. Oh my God.
while we're on the topic of TV, can I just quickly talk about for example, I'm a Celebrity. It's finished now, but
Oh, it's finished. It won.
Angry Ginge.
Yay! I like Angry Ginge. It's cool. I'm glad.
Oh yeah, me too. However, but it's the same for most reality TV shows.
Well, reality TV shows.
Reality TV shows, or even a basic TV show like Game of Thrones: The Walking Dead. Not choosing Game of Thrones: The Walking Dead, but you know what I'm trying to say. As of recently, some TV shows and some reality TV shows I've been showing coming this episode at the very first 2 to 5 minutes, and you're like, I know what's coming this episode now. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because I spoke to Ellie about it, and she said, well, it's to keep the audience engaged, to keep them like on their toes, like this is what's going to happen, but they want to see how it happens, how it climaxes to it. Like, I don't.
But you get that a lot as well on some YouTube channels. Markiplier has always done like something big happens at the beginning of the video. It's like, oh my god, and something big happens, and then you watch the video to see what it was. But he doesn't show a lot of it though.
No,
he
that's
only shows
a
like
singular thing.
Yeah,
I did that. I did that early on in YouTube, and I'm thinking of doing it again when
I've tried to do it now and then, but it's just like, which part do I do? And it just feels then like quite a lot of hassle unless it's something really big. But then you also don't want to spoil it. It's a difficult one to do in it. But yeah, I know what you mean. There's so many shows like coming up next, and it's like all this and this and this and this. Like,
yeah, but they do it twice in one episode. Every single episode, they're like the first 2 to 5 minutes is what's happening, and then at the end, it's like coming next week. Like, I don't care. I want to find out.
Yeah, but they did that. The one thing that always wound me up about Dragon Ball.
Okay.
You get 5 minutes of show. The end of the show is what happens next week, and you watch the next week. The beginning is a recap of the one before. 5 minutes of show, and then a preview of what's happening next week. Like, they've either shown you what you've already seen or what you're going to see. There's hardly any little show, especially if he's doing like, the spirit bomb. He's just like, and he's like that for like 4 episodes because they're just showing like little bits, like previews and trailers. And it's just like, there's too many things, and they're trying to kind of copy that to think, oh, that's what people want. No, we don't. We don't have a choice. We like fast forward for those bits.
Then I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Would is a trailer? All right, 2 things to express on this. Is a trailer different to a teaser trailer?
Yes.
And okay, then once you've answered yay or nay, or yes or no, does a teaser trailer spoil more than a normal trailer?
No, a teaser trailer should be the bare minimum. Take the example we used before of Alien. The first trailer for Alien had no dialogue. It was just like creepy sound effects and music, and it just showed little flashes of things that were happening. So you didn't quite know what happened. You saw people were scared, didn't know why they were scared, what they were scared of, what was going on. But it's like, oh, this looks interesting. Compare that to something where they show a big monster biting people's heads off, and you see exactly why and what's happening. It's like, well, why am I going to watch that?
Precisely. Because I remember showing my Upi, German for Granddad, the teaser trailer for Venom.
Yeah.
And he's like, this is the first trailer I've seen in so long that hasn't spoiled the film for me. Because now I've climaxed this book. It's like teaser trailers for games, shows, TV, everything. Every time there's a teaser trailer, in my opinion, shouldn't be more than 60 seconds. Should be way over 60.
This reminds me of something going back to the VHS tapes, yeah?
Okay.
So with DVDs, you could skip and do that sort of thing. With VHS, when you bought them, especially when they were new or renting them, really going back, you'd have trailers before the movie. And it'd be difficult to go from, you fast forward them through, and then you'd miss the beginning of the movie, and after you went, so you'd end up sitting through the trailers. But it's kind of like that cinema experience. But the number of times I've rented or owned a VHS tape, put it in to watch, you watch a trailer, and then you watch a trailer for the movie you're about to see, and it spoils the entire movie. Like, why are they showing you a trailer of the movie you're just about to bloody watch? Like, seriously. Like, what is that about? Speaking of trailers, something I'm gonna actually do a react video. Markiplier has released the trailer for Iron Lung.
I've seen.
So I haven't seen it yet. So
I haven't seen the trailer. I've just seen that he's released it.
yeah, so I'm gonna do, because I've wanted to do some reactions to a few different things and music that I don't listen to and all that sort of thing on my React channel, which I've had for a while and never done anything with. So I'm gonna start trying to do that because I think it's something that I'd enjoy doing and doing like
Yeah.
trailer reactions and music. Because obviously I've got, although I like a lot of music, there's certain music I do not like and don't listen to. So it'd be interesting to kind of delve into that a little bit. The reason we'll come back to that. So the reason I mentioned that, I was listening to Markiplier's podcast, or Markiplier and Friends podcast. I'm not going to mention it because it's like one of the biggest podcasts out there. But he was saying what he wanted to do was have an Iron Lung trailer specifically at the beginning of Five Nights at Freddy's 2, but not have a trailer, just have him pop up on screen and it's like, I'm not in this movie. Go watch this one. Because anyone watching Five Nights at Freddy's should be aware of who Markiplier is. Unless you're Gaz, because he doesn't know about anyone on the internet anymore. He's kind of so far out of the loop.
Which is what I was about to talk about. And you. The double standard from you is beaming out of you. Oh, I'm going to do some React stuff. You rip into him.
No. React. So I said, I don't mind Reacts like to music and stuff like that. He's watching people react to entire TV shows. Like entire TV shows. Not like, I'll watch this like episode. No, he's rewatching all of Game of Thrones, rewatching all of Walking Dead, but somebody reacting to watching it. So
see,
I
understand the appeal of him witnessing other people react to stuff.
Yeah.
I understand the appeal. I'm meeting both of you halfway. I'm in the middle. If it pops up on my For You page on YouTube, yeah, I'll watch it. Because I went through
for me, it all depends what it is. I said there's a few people that I watch. The charismatic voice is this opera singer and so on, and vocal coach. But she does a lot of they're doing a lot of scientific research into how voices work and like how, heavy metal singers do like the screams and all that sort of thing. Does it hurt your voice? Best way to, and they're doing all deep dives into that sort of thing. So she's been introduced to a lot of different heavy metal and music that she's never heard of before. And it's quite good seeing somebody from a completely different musical world reacting to that and just going, oh my God, like these people, like she heard Ronnie James Dio and fell in love with him because like his voice is just, out of this world. And there's so many things. And Chester and people like that. And it's amazing seeing somebody that isn't into that world or watching people that only listen to like R&B and hip hop react to like, Iron Maiden and Linkin Park and go, my God, what is this? How do these people do this stuff? And it's amazing seeing that. So that sort of thing, I think is quite good. And obviously you get the React channels, that we've all seen, those two bloody brothers that try to copyright the word react, didn't they? So we've seen all that channel, the old people react to this, the young people. We've all watched that kind of thing, haven't we? But that's different when it's like a 10, 15 minute reaction to something instead of a react to a whole thing, which is like that then becomes a little bit. Some movies I don't mind. Like this person was on about charismatic voice. She was told, "Oh, you have to watch Rocky Horror Picture Show." She had no idea what it was. She had no idea whatsoever. So she did a react to that. They did cut bits, so it wasn't like you had to sit for the whole movie. But it's quite interesting seeing her reaction to it because she's kind of a little bit prim and proper, I suppose. And Rocky Horror Picture Show is completely out of her comfort zone. So it was really interesting seeing that. She knows who Meatloaf is. She's heard of like Tim Curry, but didn't know he sang like that. So that was quite interesting. Once again, seeing something that I'm quite passionate about, seeing somebody react to that. I said the ones I see on like YouTube Shorts and on Instagram, this girl that's been watching Lord of the Rings, but it's like a 5-minute long video where it's just her reaction to like all the main moments of it and just loving it. And like Star Wars, she didn't know anything about Star Wars, and seeing her react to like all the moments that we know is like, the reveal of who Darth Vader is and all that. And she's like shocked and like amazed. And it's so good to see people that aren't into all of that realize why we like it. Lord of the Rings, and realizing why it's such a good thing, why we're such big fans of it. And that's what I enjoy about that, is that people reacting to it that wouldn't be exposed to that at all and just be like, oh, that's crap, I wouldn't want to watch that. And they watch it and it changes their view of it. That's what I enjoy about it. Rather than watching a whole series of somebody just watch, because then I don't know. It is like, I suppose from his point of view, he's watching it with friends. That I'm not into that. I'm not watching someone because I'm watching it with friends. You know, that's kind of different. I understand the sentiment,
I
but
mean, to be fair,
it's not.
if we were to do that, for example, on a podcast episode, we're slim pickings. Me and
Yeah.
you have watched a lot of similar things. We've listened to a
Yeah,
lot of similar
a
things.
lot of similar things. Yeah.
We've played a lot of similar things, so it's very slim pickings.
Oh, that reminds me. I had a notification from YouTube saying that one of our podcasts is being restricted on the areas it can be seen, and monetization has been turned off or given to the company involved. WWE have copyrighted us.
Do you know what? How? Because I want to explain something with WWE in a minute about them copywriting.
Well, an episode a couple of weeks
Oh
ago,
my god!
you put a
Really?
clip of WWE when we were talking about money and
That
how it's
wasn't
ruined things.
that
And you've
wasn't
got a
even
clip.
that long.
There was a clip of WWE, and they've got copyright. It's taken them like 3 weeks, but yep, they've copyrighted it. It's not a copyright strike. It's just if we made any money on it, they'd get the money.
Mm.
And some areas, like some places where they can't watch WWE, that episode will no longer be viewed in. Spotify haven't though, just YouTube, so it's okay on Spotify.
Yeah, I'm not shocked about that. Just
No.
before I get on to the WWE thing that I wanted to quickly get on about,
Yeah.
I did one of those tournament style videos.
Yeah.
But I did theme tunes for WWE, and all of them, well, both of them have been completely partially blocked for the copyright.
Yeah.
I knew that. I just said, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
WWE copyright me. I'm
yeah.
doing it for the fun of it.
Yeah.
But there's a creator called Mr. Santisap, and he showed one of his long time ago videos, about 3-4 years ago, and it was a 2-second clip from SmackDown.
Yeah.
WWE copyrighted the crap out of it, and then they proceed in the future to present day. They proceed to use his content in like reactions at the beginning of shows, like, oh, look what happened at WrestleMania, and then they've got streamers reacting to what happened, and they claim to block their content and copyright claim them, but they proceed to use their fan base as a reaction. It's naughty, very rude, but can't escape it, sadly.
A lot of companies do that. Bungie did something similar, didn't they, during the lawsuit?
Mm-hmm.
Because they didn't have access to the Red War campaign, they say, although there's a possibility they're bringing it back. Well, how convenient. Because they didn't have it, for proof, they showed YouTubers videos about the Red War. Like, you can't make this shit up, can you? It's absolutely ludicrous. I remember a while ago, I had a copyright strike from Jacksepticeye.
A little achievement on your back.
We played the same video game. It was overturned, and he did like a public post apology. I'm not quite sure what happened, but we went after like thousands of videos because he changed some management company or something, and they just went completely ham on everything. Because obviously, when you do videos, you have a look at like monetization, so on. You can have a look copyright strike, and it'll tell you anyone that has a similar video or has it. I've got it with every single Destiny video I've ever done, with anyone that's got all of those cutscenes, and they'll say, "Is this your content? Is this your content?" And you go, "Yep," and it'll go after them. It's like, well, that's what happened, and it did it en masse. It was like, it was really weird when I had like an email saying Jacksepticeye is like, "What? He's done what to my video?" It's like, what's that about? Weird moment, really, really weird moment. Especially as I was tiny then. It was a couple of years ago before I started to get some momentum, and it was just like, why? Like, why is he doing this to me? I'm only little.
See, I've only been, considering that I don't have much videos, I have been copyrighted only a fair bit. Like one of my GTA 5 live streams with you, Gary, and Ellie, got copyrighted. because it's the casino. I don't need to say
Casino.
anymore.
Yeah,
Yep.
so all you do is go into it and click erase the song, and it removes the song, and it's fine.
Yeah, which I've done. Jurassic World Evolution got copyrighted because of the theme tune. I finished the game and I always sit through the credits and listen to it. Yeah. I don't mind it because I explain, because the Jacksepticeye Markiplier do it. They sit down at the end of the game when the credits roll and they turn the music slightly down so the voice over the music still get copyrighted, but they're expressing the game. They're expressing how much they love playing it, what they like, what they dislike.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to do it. There's been a couple of games, I must admit, where I've started playing and there's so much music in it that I've given up after one episode.
I have a similar situation. You go.
Yeah, which game was it? You did it. I'm trying to remember what the one was. It was that Two Souls thing, where you've got. So that one. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, that was.
Mine was Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2. Star Wars Battlefront 1, I got 9 videos in, and they're all copyrighted striked. Battlefront 2, all 3 of them copyright strike. I wonder why.
Do you know another one? Need for Speed.
Need for Speed.
I physically went into all of my videos before, while I was editing them, taking out the music and replacing it with non-copyrighted music. It's why I stopped doing it, because it was just so much work. And playing it like without the music just isn't the same. Doing a race without the fast-paced music just didn't work. And trying to find music to replace it with was just like, oh my god, this is such a pain in the ass. I really can't be bothered with this shit every time. So I didn't. Yeah, what was it called? I'm trying to think of the game.
See, I've had it on Assassin's Creed Black Flag for sea shanties, but it's only been like 1, 2, or 3 times. And then some of the other videos, I play only sea shanties sailing around, and I don't get copyright strike. I'm like,
yeah, there you go. Beyond Two Souls. That's what I played.
I've heard about that.
And the beginning of the game, because you're like this character, she's like teenager. She's at a party, and they turn the radios on, and they're all dancing. And it's like there's just music all the time, but it's all like popular music and stuff. So it's like, well, you can't stream this. And I just like, oh, I'm not playing this then. It just put me right off it. There's so much like that, but oh my god, it just really drives me bonkers. It's all like about games where they have like a streamer mode, so it turns off the music. Pacific Drive that I've been playing lately, that has a streamer mode. You can click it and it takes away the radio and all that sort of thing. Or like The Forest, where they make their own music. There's a radio, it's music they've made, so you can't get copyright strike or any issues. Much, much better.
See, there's a game that I've played with you as of recently, and I don't remember which one it was, but you could toggle. I was Dying Light 2.
I was going to say Dying Light, yeah.
You can toggle the streamer mode on and off at the very, very beginning of the game, and you just need to go into settings and turn it back on or off. But
which is good when you have it. Well, GTA, you just turn the radio off, unless you do the casino heist, and then you have to have the end music. Or you do the Dr. Dre missions, and then he plays all the Dr. Dre music. Oh, for God's sake, now I have to cut that out. Did you finish those after?
Yeah, I didn't record them because what you said about constantly streaming different games kind of sunk in with me. It's just, I'm not going to do what you're doing, like choose specifics. I'm going, like I said, I'm going to keep to my schedule, 3 to 4 games a week streaming, but GTA is going to be the main one. That
it's going to be good.
But when it comes to recency, it's been random crap.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, I'm just going to keep it simple. It was casino and setups. That's all I'm going to stream. But when we moved away from that, obviously it was random stuff, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. But uploading them to YouTube, exporting them. I stopped after the stream that we talked about it on. But I will still stream it on Twitch because it's interactivity, it's fun. I just press stream and I crack on. And if someone talks, someone talks. But when it comes to YouTube-wise, it's only going to be the main things: casino heist, any other heist. their setups included.
Yeah, it's bigger
well.
content when there's
Yeah,
something specific rather than
yeah.
just kind of wandering around doing
Yeah.
sort of aimless shit. Unless we decide, right, we're doing races, we're doing something like that. When we've got a whole bunch of us, like all 5 of us or something, and we go right, we're doing races, we're doing arena war or something else. Then it makes it fun because it's that interaction between us all that makes it quite good. But I think that those ones would be good to have the videos from everyone's perspective because we miss so much action. The trouble with a lot of the stuff that we play multiplayer, the streaming isn't as good because you're only ever seeing one perspective. So you're missing a lot of the other stuff that's going on, a lot of the funny stuff and the and the interesting stuff we miss, which I mean is a big shame. It's kind of frustrating. It'd be nice to have that kind of recording, everyone recording, even if they're not recording their face, just to have the recording from everyone's perspective so we can like put it all together as one big video and be like, that'd be great. I'd love to do that because it's the videos we enjoy, like Sidemen when they do GTA or when Jacksepticeye and Markiplier and all used to do GTA, that was good. Or Achievement Hunter, there's some amazing GTA videos. And that was good fun, but it was nice because you had all the different people's perspectives when all the main moments happen. Otherwise, they're like, oh my God, look what just happened over there. You can't because, I can't see what happened over there. You're not recording it. And it's shame. It'd be nice to be able to swap perspective and see that. Or when one of us is lagging and one of us like crashes into a fountain and the other one doesn't see it, well, we can swap perspective and go kind of in between them both, isn't it? But you know what I mean? Because on your stream, it's like, it's fine. And somebody else said, why did you crash into that? It's like, I didn't. On my stream, it's like, why did you crash into that? You're like, I didn't. But we can't see the different perspective to see what actually happened. And I think that would be a nice, as we've said before, that would be a nice thing to kind of have, wouldn't it? So I think we need to kind of try and move towards doing specific videos when we're doing like multiplayer, instead of streaming them, recording certain ones so that we can have mine and your perspective. Like if we did a Way Out or something like that again, or a game like that, recording it so we have the different perspectives, I think would be much, much more interesting. Okay, we can tell people, you've seen my video, now watch his video. I know we can do that.
Are people really going to do that?
Because it's the same thing.
Same thing. But the thing is with that, you're shouting, that's a shout out, putting someone in the description. That's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I
know this video has this person tagged in. But if we do switch and march, and then we could always make a channel where we both have access to.
I've got a channel set up ready. It's I created a whole bunch of channels because I've got it wasn't my fault. It's obviously it was WMF Friends. So there's a Friends channel for doing videos like that. I've got a Reacts channel. I've got a vlog channel. I've got hundreds of channels. I just got them all and got the name. It's all WMF something. And I've done loads of them, so it's all like branded and the same thing. So it's like we could use someone like that or another one. But I've got set up, so I thought that would be good. And what I wanted to do was upload all of the multiplayer videos I got, but you can't because you can't duplicate content.
No.
So I'd have to delete them all, and it's like because like all the videos were John and put all that on there I was going to, so I just did a playlist instead. But that's what I'd like to do is have those double perspective ones and put them there. And I think that would be really good.
Yeah, well, we can talk about it in our spare time.
Yeah, we'll talk that off. Yeah, because now we're just like straying away from the point and just like chatting for chatting's sake. And we should probably kind of tie it up a little bit because we keep getting way past the point. But it's been an interesting one talking about psychology and stuff. Will it change anything though? Will you walk into a room and mumble to yourself what you're going into the room for? If you remember to. You got to remember to do it so that you don't forget. I'm not sure that works really, does it? That's a bit.
No, that's space-time continuing kind of crap there.
Too many things to think about. Must not forget this, must not forget this, must not forget this. Why am I talking to myself? What am I doing?
You forgot.
The
moment you stray off your line, you're like, I'm screwed.
Anyway, if people want to watch your streaming content and your video content, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitch at The Watch Assassin 998, and as for YouTube, you can find me at The Watch Assassin.
And for me, if you want to join me on Twitch, you can find me under the name Nukami, and on YouTube under the name Wasn't My Fault. So thanks a lot for joining us. Join us again soon for whatever we do next time. Till then, now.
Bye.